Welcome back to Dishin' It. We are making hummus.
I'm mesmerized by Adam's beautiful shot just then. That was wonderful, Adam. We're getting fancy up in here, and I love it.
Yes, we are.
That was like a fancy jib move, only with the camera. That was fantastic. Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to just try to fit all of this in here, Jeremy. I think we may be able to. Plus, I've got to do 1/4 cup of olive oil, and that's going to help it blend. And what do you say? You want to start looking at some comments, do you say? See how other people have made it? And so far, have you paid attention to what I put in? Is there anything we've put in that you didn't put in?
I don't.
When you made it?
No, I think everything so far is exactly how I made mine at home as well.
I hope this all fits.
Here's the thing, though. I have made this several times, and I always have to add more olive oil.
Oh, and
or water.
We may have to. And you know, we can. You know what? I may add that extra water right now.
Because you need that liquid to get it blending.
Yes, right. And there's one that fell out. I'm just going to eat it. There. Okay. Oh, it's going to be good.
There we go.
All right, let's see what happens. It's so full, they won't even go.
Okay, let me see.
I feel like it's stuck somewhere in there. I feel like the bottom part is stuck.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
I'm gonna have to stir it. Wowza! Now the top part is creamy. What do we got down here on the bottom?
You got chickpeas.
Got some chickpeas stuck in there. Let's do a little bit more olive oil. Well, I don't know. I like the consistency of it though.
No, do what you need to do. I just know when I made it in a regular food processor, it usually does get pretty thick when you get all the chickpeas in. And for some reason, my recipes always said a certain amount of olive oil, but I had to add more liquid just to get it to blend well.
And we'll put, ooh, it's messy. Okay, so here, Jeremy, you want to read some of these? What people are saying. We asked you if you made some at home or if you had a favorite place to eat it.
Okay, are you gonna mix while I read?
I'm just gonna do this real quick. Oh, you hear that? Oh, they're getting good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to move. Get like.
Okay, we'll read in here in just a sec. Wow. There are a lot in there that weren't chunked up.
Okay, I'll let you stir while I read.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay, Kay Riley says, love eating it, never made it from scratch. I'm excited to watch you guys make this today. As always, love your morning show. Well, we love you, Kay.
Thank you, Kay.
Janet Herbert said, it's pretty simple to make. The hotter, the better. Add some crushed red pepper. Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
By the way, Janet Herbert, you know what else I've added to the top of my hummus? Pesto.
Now, are you
it's
saying
amazing.
The top of it, just on the top?
Yes, you get your bowl, and then in the center I create just a little well, and I put a dollop of pesto, and then you grab a little pesto with the hummus every time you dip.
See, that's a good idea.
That's what I've done, and it's so good. Jeree says, only have had the store-bought, but I believe it's called Sabra. Yep, looking forward to how you make it. By the way, Jeree, at Price Cutter, you have Sabra, and you also have Boar's Head hummus. And I believe the pumpkin hummus that we loved around in the fall was the Boar's Head, I believe. So if you don't want to make it, you can just always go to Price Cutter and get it.
Let me do a little. I put a little more olive oil in, guys, just a little bit. I think we're about to get them all. Oh, goodness sake. I believe we are finished.
Okay, so we're gonna stir it one more time and let's see.
Okay, sure.
Patsy Applegate said, a little restaurant in Columbia, Mo, it was amazing. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Little restaurant, I love little restaurants. Rachel from Metro Eats, our friend Rachel West, said, yes, baking soda. It makes the husk part soften the mush. Well, I don't remember husking ours, so if we were making it with actual, maybe that would be the way to do it, Rachel. Thank you for that comment. Oh, and people have added pictures too. I love that.
Oh, great. I feel like we got it.
Okay. Oh, hold on one second. We're getting there. Hold on. Hold on. Don't take the comments yet. Oh, how is it looking?
I think it's ready.
Okay.
I hope I don't find a big chunk when I pour it in here, but let's do this and see. It's very thick. I think it's a good consistency. So far, so good. Now, you know what? I'm going to take it from here. Were those a couple of lumps?
I did see a couple.
You go ahead and read, Jer.
Oh, I see where I am now. Jana, I used to make this all the time. I haven't in a few years. My TV is out and DirecTV can't get here for a week. I miss you, Jeremy and Kelly. We miss you, Jana. Sorry, you can't even watch us to say we miss you. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Okay, one more time. Hear that? Hear that happening? It's getting there. All right, let's read a little more and we'll come back. We'll eat this.
Tammy says, I make my own and I add Cajun spice. And Tammy, guess what? I want to add Cajun spice. That sounds amazing.
I like that idea, Tammy.
Now, Laura Montague, constant commenter, love her, says, I've never tried it before. Laura, how have you never tried hummus?
Got to do it.
I'm shocked at that comment. That's crazy. Dot Boyd Soldovini says, I was just thinking about it yesterday. Look forward to seeing the segment. Well, thanks, Dot.
Yeah, the problem with it is it's just a little hard to do on TV because it's loud with your food processor going on there. Right.
Hey, Dot, your name reminds me of a Golden Girls song about Dot, Dot, what a girl I got. Thank you, Dot. Karen Schubach says, I've never tried it. Let us know how it tastes. I will watch it after work this evening. Okay, thanks, Karen.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you were trying to mix or not, Kel. Sorry.
No, I'm just...
Okay. Andrea Miller says, love it, and the garlic one is the very best. Yes, you could also put dollops of the minced garlic on the top, too.
Yeah, I agree.
I do love pesto.
Yeah.
Adam Riso, I don't know who he is.
I don't either.
I use sweet Thai chili sauce, garlic, lime juice, cumin, and salt and pepper. Man, these people have great recipes.
People have mentioned that we put a little heat in there. It actually does sound good. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys like it when we change the recipe or not. We do appreciate your comments, but I think it sounds good.
Well, here's the thing with hummus. It comes in so many different styles and varieties and flavors. I think you can't get it wrong.
Right, I think so too. I think I found a couple of big chunks again.
You know, add it back to that.
Well, what I think I'm going to do is during the commercial, I'm just going to get this all smoothed out. We're going to put the top things on there, and then we're going to try it. Yes. Want to read some more?
Okay, let's see. Rita McKinley says, yes, I've made it several times, and I used the traditional recipe with a little extra cumin.
Okay, like that.
Peggy Lynn Oitker says, I've recently made my own hummus a couple of times, and it's delicious. You can have as much garlic as you want. I only want to make homemade now.
Oh, nice.
That's good to hear, Peggy.
It is.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
Carolyn Eager says, I love hummus. It's so simple and you can add so many different things to change it up.
It is.
Making it with roasted red peppers this week. Easy and quick food in the food processor. Yes.
Yes.
Roasted red peppers, amazing.
Yes, very good.
Okay. Don't go anywhere, guys. More hummus and dish up right after this.
Hummus. There we go. One more. We got this. We got this.